Hi, I'm Bobby, and I'm the Fat Geek. So, what's up everybody? Bobby here. You guys know me as the Geek Guru. This is episode 2, my second week basically running with the Fat Geek segment of my channel. I basically started this last week more or less to journal what I'm doing and to keep myself accountable and to keep myself pushing forward and doing what needs to be done in order to lose the weight and the gut and all that stuff. And so the first week, anytime I've technically done a diet, the first week has always been more or less pretty easy for me. This week wasn't any different than any other first time I started a diet. The only difference between this one was just doing it by myself. You know, typically I'd always done diets like a program or something, and this is the first time I was like, okay, I'm going to do this on my own, and I'm going to kind of run with it per se. First, I want to thank everybody. That the overwhelming support was mind-blowing. Like, I really didn't expect the messages to come that came, and that means a lot. Like, thank you so much. Like, you don't know the weight that was lifted from not only the messages like in the comments and such, but like I got a lot of private messages as well, just in words of encouragement that really truly, you know, touch you, you know, and show you that, like, A, you're not alone, and B, you know, there's people that are rooting for you, and that means a lot. Like, I don't want to name names because there was some personal stuff that people said to me that you know, I'm putting myself out there, but there's more or less that they're not necessarily putting themselves out there. But you guys know who you are, all of you, and so thank you. You know, I can't say thank you enough. Like, you have no idea what that did for me. Like, it basically took all my fears, because this is scary. You know, the camera here, and you know I do videos all the time, and people are like, oh, well, who cares? That's easy for you to talk in front of the camera. It's not the talk in front of the camera. It's the admitting that it's the admitting to some degree that, like, I failed at something, and that I'm having issues with something, and that's the hard part, is to coming to grips and to putting it all out there, like, hey, you know, I am fat. Like, it's not something that's always easy, you know, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult to admit, it's very difficult to say, and, you know, but at the same time, like, we're moving forward with it and all that stuff. So first, thank you guys wholeheartedly. Like, that means the world to me, that you guys just ultra supportive. So the weigh-in, how did it go this week? Okay, so I try not to weigh myself more than once a week. But when I'm first starting out, I kind of weigh myself in the middle or a couple days in, just to get a guide and see where I'm going. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. Make sure things are working for me. So I get on the scale, and I told you guys last week I weigh 354 pounds. So I get on the scale, and it still says 354, and I'm like, this after a couple days, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? Like, did I, you know, I don't know. I hit my calories. I didn't go over my calories. I'm on. I walked. I did a couple of things. Like, I gotta be coming down, right? So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing bad. And I got a little, I'm gonna be honest with you, I got a little upset. Next day, I weigh myself again. This is 3 days in now. 354. And I'm like, this is horrible. This is a disaster. Like, I am in trouble. This isn't working. I'm gonna have to quit. And I could not figure it out for the life of me. So then Tony, we thought, hey, I said to Tony, I said, do you think the scale's broken, or, whatever? Maybe I broke it. Maybe I got on it and it was like, whoa, no, get off, and you didn't get off quick enough, and you broke me. So Tony got on, and it was fine. It was working, and I was like, oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. I'm not losing weight. So then it hits me, because I have a Wii, and anybody that's got Wii Fit knows that, like, you can only go X amount of weight, and it won't register you no more. And I'm like, oh my God, am I too heavy? This is bad. So I jump on with all my clothes on, because typically I weigh, bare minimum. Yeah, you guys don't want that visual, but yeah. So I don't want to get any extra pounds on there if we can. So, not that it matters much, right? But, so I jump on with all of my clothes on, like even like a hoodie, sweatshirt, and all that stuff, and 354. So now I'm a little bit encouraged, because I'm saying to myself, okay, I got this now. I got you now. So I didn't weigh myself again after that. I just kept going on, plugging forward, and then last Saturday, we had like a family function. My aunt, she retired from her job after 15 years. She'd worked other jobs previously. Like, it's not like she worked 15 years and that was it. And it was also her birthday, so we went out to that, and and I stuck to my guns. I went kind of light during the day, went to the party. They had baked ziti. I had like a portion of baked ziti, about this big. It was about that thick. I had it. I had one piece of bread, but I counted everything. I don't know, because I didn't make the stuff, but I just went off of the app, and I looked the foods up, and I kind of got a ballpark of what I was eating. Put the calories in there, so I knew what I was doing, on point the whole time, everything. And turn around, come home a couple days later, weigh myself in, and I am currently happy to say that I am down. I'm down 8.4 pounds. I'm looking at that I am at 345.6 pounds. So I'm happy about that. Makes me wonder, like, how much was I up above the 354 when I started? But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm down 8 pounds. I'm happy about that. Moving forward, moving in the right direction. It's got me more motivated now, because I feel better. Like, I feel like, okay, I wasn't that bad. I mean, I was bad. I was over 354, which 354 was discouraging last week. Being above that's even worse. So, what have I been doing? Honestly, this doesn't work unless you're tracking what you're eating. Anything that I put in my mouth, I'm tracking it. If I know what I'm eating for breakfast, if I know what I'm having for lunch, I'm putting it in when I put my breakfast in. So this way it's all in. A lot of people were giving me a hard time, not giving me a hard time, but just basically concerned, coming to me like, hey, you're only doing these special K bars. No, that wasn't all I was doing. Like, I was eating other things, and yeah, the first couple days, like, it was special K bar sandwiches. After a couple days of that, once I got myself going in the right direction, like I posted some pictures on Instagram, this week, also on my Facebook page, where I was eating like broccoli and grilled chicken and a baked potato. So I've been moving in the right direction, like as far as my dinner, stuff like that. Tonight, Tony is picking up broccoli pizza. I know how many calories it is per slice. I've got it all mapped out. I know what I'm doing. I'm keeping ahead of things. So even though like I'm having a treat of somewhat, because I love pizza, it's a somewhat of a healthier pizza, I guess. It's got broccoli on it, but I know what I'm eating. I have the calories, I have it slotted, so I know what it is. In the past, something I did, which I know was a detriment to myself, but I just kind of did it anyway, was I had a cheat night where I would be like, oh, you weighed in good, you can eat whatever you want, and I would eat whatever I wanted, and I didn't track it, I didn't count it, none of that. I'm trying not to do that this time. I'm trying to, because I feel like, I don't want to be on a diet. I feel like it's finally clicked for me once in my life that I'm in this is a lifestyle change. I need to change my habits. I need to change the way I'm doing things, because my fears that I had last week of heart attack, stroke, whatever, they're fears that don't go away because you lose weight for 3 months. I need to keep this weight off. I need to get it down, and I need to keep it off forever. And it's the only way I'm going to stay healthy, per se. So, that's pretty much it. And I've been walking during lunch. So at lunch break, I go for a walk. I'm not going crazy to start off. Like, I'm trying to keep myself within reason, something I can maintain for long periods of time. My walk is about 20-25 minutes long. I just do we got a huge parking lot in the back. Walk out there, do a loop, come back, done. I don't have to worry about cars, I don't have to worry about animals, none of that stuff. I just go do it, come back into the office. And then I've been finding myself walking more during work, finding myself looking at how many steps I have for the day, and like, hey, I gotta up it. I gotta start moving around more and doing stuff. So just the awareness. Being aware of what you're doing is a huge part. So it means that you can just keep a track of what you're doing, and you're making things more aware of what you're doing. So that's it. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Share it with your friends, please. Anybody you know that could use some encouragement or can encourage me. If there's somebody out there that you know that can help me, send them my way, please. Because all the tips and advice that I've been getting has been awesome, truly, and it means a lot to me that you guys are like just wrapping your arms around this and really helping me move forward. So thank you so much. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching yet again. Check me out, Instagram, Twitter, @TheGeekGurus. Peace, mother.
Let me take a selfie.